Okay, I'm making this video so hopefully it can prolong somebody's fridge a little longer than mine lasted. That's why there's apples here and there's all this stuff here, because the compressor on my fridge went out on us. Now, what people should start thinking about, and something that obviously I didn't know at the time, that if you have pets, you should check your coils. I don't know, you can still see a little bit of hair right there and stuff, but this was just covered. It was just covered in hair, so it wasn't breathing. Now that made me wonder why, because by rights there's a fan that blows on your compressor and it's supposed to blow out here. So my question was, why is it sucking all the hair onto this coil here? And this is the warm coil. Obviously the evaporator coil is in your freezer. But yeah, I was wondering why this would be so coated. But the whole idea is, take the front off of your refrigerator and check. And even if you don't have pets, give it a vacuum out. It has to breathe. So that's one thing. Okay, so now my dog is just wandering around here. Now they're making fridges larger, obviously, now, and most of our houses are built for certain size fridges. Now, if you think back in the days of the 60s and 70s, a fridge would just sit there alone. There'd be no cabinets around your fridge. But now your fridge is totally enclosed. Well, your fridge has to breathe. It's kind of funny to say that, but it does have to breathe. I'm waiting for another fridge, and I've been looking up the reasons why a compressor would fail. And you need supposedly an inch on the sides around here and at least an inch up top. And that's so the where the fan is at the compressor, it can draw in air, and then it can, well, supposedly it's supposed to discharge it out here. But it's supposed to discharge it out the front, because it's supposed to take the heat from the from your compressor and then go across the heating coils just to well, they're not heating coils, they're heated due to the refrigeration process. So they're supposed to blow out, but because my fridge was so tight, like when this fridge was in there, there was barely a quarter of an inch on either side. So the fan couldn't really pull air from around the fridge. So it was pulling it in from the front. And that's the only thing that I can think of, is that it was pulling it in from the front and then going through the fan and then trying to push it out also. So it was pulling and pushing from the front. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I did have probably, what, that looks like about 2 inches up top here. But the problem is it's the same as everything. If you have an empty space, well, you're going to put papers up there and stuff. So we didn't close it off completely, but we did close it off to a certain degree. So the fridge wasn't able to breathe. So that's what I'm trying to say, is that you're going to have to make sure that your fridge can breathe. Now, unfortunately, this fridge is 65 1/4, and my other fridge just fits in here. It's 67 1/2, and it just fits in here. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to, on this side where your broom closet is, I'm going to drill holes right from the bottom all the ways up to the top here, so that, and as you can see, there's all kinds of air that can come in. So I'm going to give it air from in here to pull into to draw in to cool the compressor, because obviously I'm not going to have the clearances here. So I'm going to have to find another way, which is it's going to have to draw air from in this closet here. And I might even drill some holes down through this top cupboard, just to allow hot air to come up through there too, and obviously it'll escape through the doors. So I'm obviously probably going to drill about, say, 6 holes along the back of this, just to allow heat, natural air convection, to rise up through here. So I know this is a little too long, but I just hope this will help somebody. They say you should clean out the front of your refrigerator every 6 months. You should just take that panel off and just take a vacuum and vacuum it off, and even pull the refrigerator out and take the back panel off. It's only, I don't know, 6 screws or something. Take that off and give that a quick vacuum too, and then close it up. And I think this will extend the life of your fridge, because fridges just aren't lasting as long as they used to. So everybody have a nice day. Cheers.